Alright guys, it's Skid here to give you a quick rundown of how to get started with Portal Knights. So basically pretty straightforward. This is my brand new guy, pretty much only level 5. Haven't playing for that long, but the game's not that complicated, but there's a quick couple of things that I've noticed that you should definitely start out with. So we're just gonna make a new character. So here I'm essentially just going to pick whether I want to be a warrior, melee, ranger, bows, and then mage, you do magic. Now the thing is, I started out as a warrior, and it actually makes things a little bit harder in a way if you just want to focus on your melees. So what I ended up doing was buying a bow and put it on my warrior. So you don't really have to be a ranger just to use a bow. That's something that I didn't know exactly at the time. So we're just going to go make a ranger, start off with a bow, make things a little bit simpler for us. I'm just going to randomize this. Let's see. Oh, there we go. I got a Fu Manchu. Is that the Fu Manchu? No, not really. So Asian. Alright, let's see. Something I'm a little bit more okay with, I guess. Ooh, that was kind of cool. There we go. If any of you watch Vikings, this is kind of what the dude looks like. So, Vikings dude. Wait. There we go. Create. Now I'm just gonna play with friends. There's different things you can do here. You can create like a local network, play with your buddies and stuff, but I'm just gonna leave it at play with friends. No one I know really has this game yet. So Universe 1, New World. This is the one I've already been working on, so we're just gonna start from scratch and just create a brand new universe, and we're gonna go in. So essentially, you can have more than one character on the same universe, so you can, just keep that house that you've been building and do your own type of thing. But we're not going to get ahead of ourselves. I'm just going to break down basically what I believe should be your first initial steps when getting into this game. I'm just going to skip through this. Yeah, there you go. Restore light to the portals and reunite the peaceful realm. Alright. It's an interesting story overall. It's definitely, in my opinion, goes a little bit smoother than your typical Minecraft game. There's more to this than just crafting. Okay, so this is where you start, and you just move your mouse, WASD, move, spacebar, you jump. So we're gonna make this pretty simple. Now we're gonna go to our backpack, and here is our healing potion. This is very important. You want to be using as much potions on you as you can. You can craft them right here. So when you go to a crafting section, oh wait, what's this? Minor healing potion. So you're gonna need water and berries. Every single time I see berries, I just go right to craft them. Now for our tools, basically I can't get anything because I really don't have anything, but I can put myself a cape. So go here, go to your cape, equip it. There we go. That's essentially all I have with me right now, but yeah, I mean, we're good, looking good. So now we are going to go to this dungeon right here. I mean, I call it dungeon, but I guess it's more like a castle. We're done. I don't freaking know. Whatever. Here we are. Alright, little skeleton man. Take that, take that. Alright, so let me show you something. So that is a roll. When you're in combat and you press the space bar instead of doing your normal jump, you just you roll. Now that's going to be key, especially in this beginning stages. And as a ranger, when they're getting close to you, you just want to roll. And here we go, that's it. That's all you have to do, and we got our first little chest here. If I can shoot it, there we go. Alright, so now I have some healing potions, I have some cotton. It's all good now. So here I'm just gonna make a little step for myself. You can only jump like 2 blocks. There's been a couple odd times that I've been able to jump the the whole 3 blocks type of thing, but you're only gonna usually be able to do those 2 blocks. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so that's that. Now we're gonna go to our first home. This thing keeps popping up, so let's see what it wants. Alright, yeah, so just a map. This is going to be a little breakdown. Essentially, we're here. Now, whenever you're at the bottom of the dungeon, instead of doing what I did, you can just hit this right here, and it'll bring you to the landing pad in that world you're on. So, outside of where I was at. So, basically, I walked for no reason. Now, the next goal on this is going to be to obtain these like portal fragments to finish building our portal over there and move to the next world. So essentially what you're going to be doing in every world is going to be explore a little bit, try to get those treasures, try to get whatever it is you want to get so you can make better gear and just better anything else really. I'm about to show you how this works when you get into the whole crafting scenario. So yeah, I just have to kill 3 enemies right now. That's one of the first missions. So it's very simple. That right there, the blue portal stone shard. Now you want to collect as many of those as you can, at least for the first like 2 or 3 worlds, because that's how you're gonna open up your portals to the next worlds. There's other colors and there's other portals, but you don't really have to worry about those. Now, if you can see up there, I just got some berries. Those are going to help me make the potions later. As you can see, these guys don't do much damage. It's all good. The main thing you got to be aware of is actually the time of the day. When it turns into night, it gets hard. Like at the beginning, it really does get hard, especially if you have a warrior. I found it to be pretty hard. Yeah, so if I'm not mistaken, this should be exactly. So this is gonna be the next dungeon. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to my next world if I can. So you go here, we're gonna go to crafting, and we are going to make ourselves blue portal stones. So you just hit craft, keep going until you're out. You come here, you got 3. So we actually need 4 of them, so I just gotta keep killing a little bit more until I have enough of them. They drop, usually they'll drop more from the orange slimes than the green slimes, but it'll drop from any of them regardless. So overall, it's a pretty fun game. It's simple, yet you got to think things through, depending on what your end goal is. It's just like Minecraft, all right? You can get really complicated, or you can get very simple with it. It just depends on what your end goal is going to be with this game. Now this right here is essentially going to be your first home. Now I just noticed that it's slightly different to the area where I started on my other universe. So depending on what universe you're on, I'm assuming that it just like changes, which is actually a pretty cool mechanic. It's always going to be slightly different. This entire wall wasn't there, so this is actually sort of helpful. So here we are. This right here is going to be our workbench. I need some wood, so we're going to get some wood. Now by breaking down these, I believe you get wood. They're all messed up. No, these give you just refined wood. So we got to go take down some trees. At first we're just going to be using our bow and arrow. Let me leave those there. I'm going to take these down. There's some berries down there, and it's starting to get dark, so I want to be as fast as I can. So I got wood. If it stops missing, that'd be... Oh, damn it. So that's another thing. It always seems to target enemies. You know, it gives them priority. So you don't want to be using your bow to take down just find raw materials. You want to get your hands on a pickaxe as soon as you can. So now I have a bunch of wood. And here we go. We're gonna get that workbench set up. Upgrade. There we go. So that's gonna be the first upgrade. Now, right here, you see you can upgrade. Now, what I've seen so far is every time you want to upgrade your workbench, you essentially have to go to the next world or 2 worlds above. So it kind of gives you that aspect of progression. Now here you can start making yourself your own armor. I'm pretty sure you can put whatever armor you want on, but depending what class you are, they recommend things. So since I'm a ranger, here we have the scout stuff, like the scout gear. So we're gonna need some cotton cloth, which you only get from cotton, so we gotta go find some cotton. Now, you just, at the beginning of the game, start trying to get as many materials as you can. You start right next to this little cotton field. I'm actually surprised. My universe had more wheat than just that one lonely one right there, but that doesn't really matter much. You'll be using the wheat to build the roof for this house of yours right here. But that's all good. We'll get to that in a little bit. There we go. Berries. Alright. So you come back to your little workbench. You go there. So now we know we need a little bit of stone to get that pickaxe going. But then let's get some armor. Make things easier for us. We need some cotton cloth. Right here. So basically blocks an ingredient. This is where you're going to be breaking down your raw materials to just craft more main materials that you're going to be using for your armor and your weapons. So you need to grab them after you craft them, and then you go to actually crafting your tunic. I'm gonna make myself a cap. No, sorry about that. The gloves, they give me a little bit more health. And I still have enough to make myself the cap, so that worked out good. There we go. Looking sexy. Look at that guy. Now I just need some good pants and we're on our way. Alright, so get rid of crates, collect the loot from the crates. Alright, so I'm guessing it's these crates. If you could freaking shoot the thing. There we go. Alright. Well, whatever. Let's go get ourselves some stone. Hopefully there's some fairly close. Alright, so now that it's night, you're about to see what I meant about it getting pretty hard. Or at least in my other universe, it got pretty hard. Alright, I don't see any bad guys yet. Here's some stone, so... Damn. So I guess with the bow, if you're gonna be breaking down blocks, you gotta step away a little bit. Otherwise, it'll just it'll just go crazy and shoot away. It's early access game, so I'm pretty sure they'll be fixing that. Now, you want to get a good amount of stone, and I'm going to tell you why. If you see down at the bottom where the bow is, on the bottom left, where my wand is, it's already halfway gone. So it loses its effectiveness with time. When it gets red, that means that you're going to be doing way less damage. So you want to keep that up and going. So there's these things you can craft called refining stones right here. Sharpening stones, I'm sorry. And they take 1 stone block. So you're going to be using those to create yourself some some of them, but we're gonna go with a pickaxe first because that'll make the whole crafting scenario easier for us. So we're gonna come right here, grab that, put it here, and there we go. Now we got a proper mining tool. So it takes about three hits to break down a good amount of materials. There's a few exceptions, but those are going to be later down the line, and at that point you'll be all set to go and you'll know what to do. So right here there's you got your basics, your old farmhouse, that's all to the left. Those are like your little quests. So just go right ahead and finish them. Do as many as you can. That's a lot of wood blocks I'm making for no reason, but whatever. Here's the portal stones. We're gonna make another one, and that should be our fourth one, and we're set to get to World 2. I just need to. I would go for the pans, so I would want, before I go to the next world, to have the whole set of my gear, and then go from there. So here's the portal stone. I got that done. Perfect. And I still have one extra. All right, so here we go. So now, if you want to build, here's a cool little trick. If you press on your mouse wheel, it'll bring you to first person, and I find it pretty convenient. It's pretty useful to me, at least. Now here we're just going to be placing a little bit of wood, finishing, you know, this little wall here. And that didn't go the way I wanted it to. Alright. Actually, I made that a little bit too tall, but whatever. Doesn't matter. It's more of a tutorial than it is anything else. Yeah, actually it worked out. No, I added two wrong ones there. Whatever. Boom. There we go. Awesome. So now if you just go and break these down, you'll get exactly what you put there back. So you don't have to worry about, you know, breaking it down and getting wood instead of your refined blocks and stuff like that. So that helps out. Yeah, I mean, this is it. Honestly, this is essentially what the majority of the game will consist of. It gets harder as you go, and you get to craft more things. It's pretty straightforward. It's a really fun game so far. I haven't finished it, but I thought that it'd be a good idea to put a little quick tutorial and a little breakdown of what I think should be your first couple of steps coming in here. So yeah, just hit that like button if you liked the video. Hit dislike if you didn't like it. Leave a comment, ask me some questions. I'll let you guys know and give you my thoughts and anything I can, and share it if you have friends and stuff that would like to get into this game. Overall, it's pretty fun. So before I leave, I'm gonna let you guys see what that last dungeon is all about. If I can find it. Oh, it's all the way back there. All right, I'm gonna get to it. Oh. Alright, that's embarrassing. There we go. Really? This is not the way I was planning on it to go. Alright, so here we are. We're gonna take this dungeon. Oh, okay, it's not even a dungeon. It's just a chest. Alright, well, that worked out good for me. Now I have everything I need to go to the next world. I'm going to show you guys what you need to do with those portal stones. It's pretty straightforward, but I'm going to leave it at that. It should be pretty straightforward here. So like I said, just leave a comment or something. Let me know if you have any questions. These guys are attacking me, so let me take care of them. Why? Okay, there we go. They were very aggressive. Alright, so let me just finish this right here. And I'll leave you guys with that second world so you can see it. The Dusty Mountains. So here we are. It's kind of like a desert world. Each world has their own like little thing to it. Now another quick trick, when you go to the map and you click on a world, it'll tell you who the enemies are, what type of plants there are, and what types of rocks you can get. So we know from the previous world we could get some stone there. In this world, look, copper ore. Now, the copper ore is the first thing you want to be looking for in this world because you can use that to level up and upgrade your workbench in your home world where you started. Now, another cool thing is this: set as home. Any world you get to, if you fall in love with it and you make a badass house in there, you can set it as your home. So I hope that this video helps you guys. It's a really fun game so far. Right now it's 20% off on Steam as last like when I bought it. So I would definitely get my hands on it. It's pretty cool. It's definitely a cool take on the whole crafting thing, and I really like it so far. So yeah, like I said, just leave a comment, ask me questions, subscribe, share, like, dislike, you know, just let me know what you guys think. All right, peace.